question. It's time for some game theory. Do you have any hard and fast rules for keeping gameplay compelling? So in games, you always try and keep downtime to a minimum. So you try and keep setup and instructions and what you need to get going to a minimum. Some games are just take a massive amount of overhead to just get through the first turn. I try and keep games so that you can play the first round pretty quickly, and then after that you introduce more rules or introduce rules as things come up, and try to explain end game conditions as early as possible, but at the same time not before anybody understands how the game is going to be played. Downtime is so when you're going around a table, let's say there are 4, 5, 6 people playing, how much time you spend sitting there going, I guess I'm just going to wait for this person to make a decision. And also keeping decisions down to a minimum such that you don't have this sort of analysis paralysis that creeps in, where people are stuck on trying to figure out the best possible solution and instead just enjoy the game and move on. The other thing is I try and, at least in my games, try and keep chaos to a minimum such that you can start planning ahead on your next move, so by the time it comes to you, you can go, oh, I'm doing it now, rather than, well, random stuff is going to happen until it comes to me again, and there's no way I can plan ahead, so I'm just going to sit here and stare into space and wait for my turn, which also leads to the classic, oh, is it my turn problem, or whose turn is it, which is usually you as well. So those are to keep play compelling. The other thing is just trying to make other people's turns interesting. So not just like, oh, they're going to take their turn and then state is going to change in some way. It's more like they're doing something really interesting and I'm going to play along. I like games where you can play your turn and somebody can kind of interrupt that, or what they're doing causes somebody else to be able to interrupt the turn and do something different. I really like that a lot. Let's see. Let's went this way. Okay.